Many moons ago, I was sitting in my old bed, in my old room, in my old house, and I thought to myself, I need more. That's when I found Montgomery Bell Academy. From there, my entire family moved all the way across the country just so that I could sit here today amongst the rest of you, my brothers. Hi, I'm Eamon Kilduff, and I'm running for the office of president for the class of 2026. Since my time began here on the Hill, I've been a part of many teams, and some of them were totally new to me. For example, wrestling. I've never wrestled before, but when I got here, I thought I'd try it. I put in the work, had fun along the way, and I gained some skills. Likewise, I decided, let's give lacrosse a shot. Once I made that decision, I took every chance I had to practice, and today, I am proudly part of the lacrosse program. My point? Throughout every challenge, I work hard and get results, and that is what I'm willing to do for you. As your president, I'll put in the blood, sweat, and tears to make our sophomore year the best it can be. What's in it for you? Great question. From day one, I plan on asking what events you all want to be a part of. Then I will pursue them and advocate on your behalf, in addition to continuing our traditions that we look forward to in our sophomore year. Plus, I already have a couple ideas up my sleeve. Overall, I want to be the friendly face for the new students coming in and the voice for the students already here. 10th grade is the year to lead, inspire, and find lifelong friends, and that is what I intend to do. I'm Eamon Kilduff. I would appreciate your vote.
Gentlemen, last year, I was your class president. This year, I'm also trying to be your class president. My name's Ike Stroud. I'm trying to go 2 for 2 on class president elections. The reason you should vote me is, well, I have the most experience as class president now in our grade. But also, last year, we had an amazing year. I brought Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits during class meetings, held shorter class meetings, but there was one key issue. I failed in giving us class events. That was something I promised them last year. This year, I will change my ways. I will make sure that I schedule those class events, because last year, that was what ultimately led to their downfall. If you elect me for class president, we will have another amazing year just like last. But, and only but, that is if you elect me for class president, because I have the experience and the knowledge of class president to do it once again. So, go 2 for 2 and vote Ike Stroud. Peace.
Hello everyone. My name is Jack Rogers and I'm running for treasurer. I believe I would be a good candidate, as my friends will attest to my hard work ethic, my honesty, and my good math skills. All of these combined will allow me to efficiently raise and organize funds, plan out mixers and other social events, as well as just be a good treasurer overall. Additionally, I have experience in this field, as I was on the student council for 2 years. I am also a person who is organized, so you can count on me to keep track of when the bake sales are and notify you with plenty of time. I want everyone to feel free to reach out with any suggestions for mixers, fundraisers, or just general input. I hope all of you will give me the opportunity to be your treasurer for 2023. Thank you for your time and have a good day.
Nathan Hussel, treasurer. Gentlemen, I want to start this speech not by touting achievements, but by speaking directly to you as classmates, friends, and peers. When I was first elected treasurer, I was honored to have been selected by the people to help bring this class one step closer to greatness. And gentlemen, I've realized something. As your treasurer, we will all be there. This is a class rooted in a fundamental desire for greatness. Whether in our academics, social lives, or the sports field, you all have proved to be admirable and valiant representatives of this prestigious academy. In my final days as your 9th grade treasurer, I will be hosting a mixer in Pfeffer, a cinematic and posh matinee with our sister schools. As a new kid, understanding MBA's social hierarchy and our relationship with sister schools took some time. But now that I understand the dynamic, I plan on tuning up the mixers to 11, and I want to hear from you. If we want real change, we have to work together, and I'm always available to hear your ideas and execute on your plans. Better food, better location, check. I can make all of that a reality within reason. Thank you, gentlemen, for giving me your support and understanding. I have big plans. Sophomore year will be an incredible year with reliable mixers and stronger social cohesion. Gentlemen, this class is destined for greatness, and if I am re-elected your treasurer, I will have the experience and the ambition and the sheer force of human will to make mixers great again. Thank you for your time. Vote Nathan Hussle for treasurer, and God bless America.
Hi, my name is JD Bashan, and I'm running for the position of student council. Greetings, gentlemen. I understand that you are currently being bombarded with promises of a great field day and a happy homecoming. And don't worry, I plan for those events to be great as well. But how do you know which person is truly planning to work as hard as they can to fulfill those promises? I want to pitch you on the importance of one major thing: dependability. The goal of student government is to let the students have a voice about school government. Not the minority, the majority. If I were on the student council, I would be dependable. If you have a problem with something surrounding the rules, you can come to me and trust that I'll make a valiant effort to solve that problem. I can assure you that I'll put the suggestions of the student body before my own suggestions. Now, back to field day. While on the student council last year, I gained some well-needed knowledge on how to set up field day teams, and with 1 year of experience under my belt, I trust I have worked out all the kinks and am prepared to do my part to make field day great. Also, how many of you like Capture the Flag? How many of you have received one field day event and wish there were more events that you could have had too? I have already talked to Mr. Dodson about potentially adding a Capture the Flag game on the lower field and giving the beloved Ultimate Frisbee the turf field that it deserves. Thank you. I'd appreciate your vote.
Hey guys, my name is Henry Billings and I'm running for student council. I have 4 main reasons why you should vote for me to be on this year's student council. First, I have good experience. In 8th and 9th grade, I did a great job on student council, and I hope to continue this trend in the future. Second, I sacrifice for the people. Every Thursday at break, I'm always at the meeting and I make sure to never skip. Additionally, I helped a lot setting up and cleaning up for homecoming this year. Third, I have a voice in the meetings. Most people at these meetings just sit around and either chill or just listen to whoever is talking. I always use my own voice and add to the discussion rather than just sitting there. I believe this is important because it shows how I am actually valuable. And my fourth and final reason is that I lead by example. Over my time at the Hill, I've always been on PL, and currently I'm an active athlete in lacrosse. All of these characteristics are exactly why you should vote for me to be on student council this year.
What's up, guys? My name is Luke Brock, and I'll be running for one of the student council positions here today. I think that I'd make a good candidate for a couple different reasons. The first reason being that I have already had experience with the student council by being one of the representatives for this 9th grade year, so I already know what to expect and what to do. Secondly, I believe that trusting people is a big part of electing someone for a position, and I do think that I've earned that trust of many of you, if not all of you guys here previously. I also know that I'm a great listener, so if any ideas are presented to me, I'm open to suggestions. Also, not many people think that the student council contributes too much, but we actually set up important events like homecoming and field day, which are 2 events that are great, but if you vote me for student council next year, I plan to make them a whole lot better. I can't promise too much though, because usually most candidates like to overpromise their future expectations, and it never ends up actually happening. So when speaking to my 9th grade student body, I instead like to be realistic and honest rather than give false hope. Lastly, I'd like to leave this video with a quote from Donald J. Trump, which states, "You have to think anyway, so why not think big?" Even if you don't vote for me here today, I hope that you take advantage of every situation, whether it is doing community service or being a leader in any situation brought upon you. Thank you.
Good morning, gentlemen. My name is Ronit Chandra, and I am running for the position of student council. So what makes me a good candidate for this position? Why should you vote for me? Firstly, I believe I'm a very open-minded individual. I will always appreciate new ideas, advice, feedback, etc. Essentially, I would do my best to make sure all of our voices are heard. We will work together to make desired and needed changes and or additions to MBA wherever we believe are necessary. Field day, for example, is phenomenal, but from what I've heard from y'all, it definitely has ways for improvements, and we can work to improve that together. Next, I think I would add some diversity to the council, a new perspective, if you will, which could be quite beneficial. I also believe that I possess some traits of a good leader, such as empathy, creativity, and I'm also pretty good at planning ahead, which could be an incredibly useful tool given the number of events the Student Council handles during the school year. So, gentlemen, please remember to vote me for Student Council, and together, let's make our sophomore year the best one yet. Thank you for your time.
Hello. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Trace Graham, and I am running for Student Council. Having been elected as a Student Council representative this past year, I know what it takes to successfully carry out all that entails being on Student Council, and the responsibilities that it comes with. I like to take that experience that I have gained with events such as homecoming and field day, and build upon my experiences with new ideas that would benefit all of us. One of my ideas, along with the current Student Council for field day, is to add an event like Capture the Flag. If elected, I would make sure this event would be added as long as my classmates also have interest in that event. Finally, communication and community are my main principles that I want to further develop in our sophomore year. I would make sure to reach out and listen to any and all suggestions that my classmates have, while also including everyone in our decisions. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sabik Jindal, and I'm running for Student Council. I believe I would be a good candidate for this job. As a dedicated and hardworking student, I'm committed to making a positive impact in our school community. As a good communicator, I'm always willing to hear the concerns and suggestions of my fellow classmates. Additionally, I believe in teamwork and collaboration, and I'm always willing to work with others to achieve common goals. Lastly, I'll speak up and communicate smoothly so that I can help the Student Council execute its plans efficiently and effectively. Some of these being giving you all the field day assignments that you want, or putting on an amazing homecoming. So, if you're looking for a dedicated, collaborative, responsible, and passionate student to represent you, vote me for Student Council.
Hi, my name is Jack McDaniel, and these are 3 reasons why I believe I should be elected to Student Council next year. First is my ability to listen. I can listen to anything anybody has to say, and then I can take it into account and take opinions from all people so that I can create the best possible decisions. Second is my ability to execute. I have the willpower and determination to get anything done as fast as possible, but without lacking quality effort. Finally, I am dependable. Now, all leaders must be dependable. They must be trusted by their constituents to do their best job, and then also to make selfless decisions benefiting the constituents and the community and not themselves. Now, I embody this principle because of how much trust and how much of a reputation I've built up at MBA of being trustworthy and dependable for others. Now, I'm really excited to represent our grade by mirroring your decisions and your opinions into decisions that I make. Now, I leave you with one last thing. Vote for Jack.
Hi, my name is Harrison Mobley, and I'm running for Student Council. In my past year of being on Student Council, I've learned that you have to be able to communicate and discuss important ideas and issues with others. I would say that I have the ability to be cooperative and communicative in this way. Also, I'm able to be an effective leader. For the extracurriculars I'm involved in here at MBA, I'm part of varsity swimming, Basie Band, Stock Market Club, JCL, and represented MBA in the state math competition this year. Finally, in terms of individual events that the Student Council runs in the year, I would make sure to advocate for an efficient and entertaining homecoming dance where people could have as much fun as possible. For field day, I would make sure students get the events they want to participate in. In all, please vote for me as I am qualified and will continue to be a great member in the Student Council. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Matthew Moore, and I'm running for Student Council because I want to further strengthen and connect our community. Throughout our years on the Hill, we've gotten to know each other well, and I want to help create a brotherhood in which everyone is open and respectful of one another. As a Student Council member, I'll be open to any opinions that you guys may have, and I promise to share your ideas to create a community of gentlemen, scholars, and athletes. I've gotten to be a part of this community for almost 3 years now, and it has made me feel comfortable, respected, and included. During classes, sports, and other activities, I've been able to enjoy talking to you guys and getting to know each of you guys really well, and I want to give back to the community. I'm running for student council because I want to help my community, which has already done so much for me. I want to make our class even more connected, and I want to share your ideas to further strengthen our community. As a candidate for the position of student council, I think I'm qualified due to my respect for others, responsibility, accountability, and leadership. I take responsibility for my actions to do what's best for others, and I try to lead by example among my friends and family. Finally, as a member of the student council, I'll be respectful, accountable, and I'll help create a strengthened community. Thank you.
Good morning, gentlemen. As most of you know, my name is James Roberts, and I'm running to be one of your student council representatives here at MBA. My hope for the class of 2026 can be described in one word: unity. I feel like I've been a part of the MBA community since I was 5 years old, when my oldest brother entered his 7th grade year. From sports events to music concerts, plays, art shows, and events like Indata, I was supporting him and his friends in their various activities throughout the campus. And I knew that I wanted to be a part of the culture myself. As a member of the football team, the lacrosse team, the Big Red Chorus, and as a sports counselor since 7th grade myself, I know the importance of having friends support my endeavors. I feel like I'd be an excellent student council representative because I would encourage each of my classmates to support one another in their various interests across campus. By supporting one another, we grow stronger as one. Wouldn't it be amazing if we could have a reward system for supporting our classmates? I promise to work with the MBA faculty to create an incentive program that encourages us to show up for one another. Perhaps MBA bucks to use at the snack bar, or extra credit in a subject where you need it. By supporting one another, we will be more cohesive as a class and represent MBA in the best possible manner. Please lend me your support and vote James Roberts, Student Council Representative. The class of 2026. We will stand united.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Henry Saunders, and I'm running for student council next year. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you should vote for me. Number 1, I have experience from being on student council this year. I know what went well and what didn't go as well, and I know what changes need to be made for next year. And if you vote for me, I can assure you that those changes will be made a priority. Number 2, in and out of school, I'm a hard worker. Student council takes a lot of time, dedication, and hard work in order for us all to have a good time at this school. I can assure you that stuff will get done efficiently and at the best interest of my classmates and peers so that we all can have a good time. Number 3, and I think the most important reason, is I'm a good listener. I'm open to comments, suggestions, or any criticism on any of the school's events that student council hosts. I'm able to take action on it. Anything you have to say related to student council or not related to student council, I'm all ears. As a student council member this year, my job was to ensure that everyone had fun, and I think I did that to the best of my ability. And I can do that next year because of these 3 reasons. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Hey guys, I'm Bronson Wall, and I'm going to be telling y'all why y'all should vote me for student council. Well, first of all, I'm a great listener, and I'm open and willing and wanting to listen to y'all's ideas and things about events or things that y'all want to do. And secondly, I'm inclusive. I don't want to just have events that are geared toward athletic things, but maybe more musical or band or art or theater related things too. And third, I have experience 3 years from the 7th, 8th, and 9th grade student council, which gives me a different perspective, more ideas, and more of a foundation, and an idea how to work with the student council from past experience. Thank you all for listening, and vote Bronson Wall for student council.